Now today we are discussing about the class 10 polynomial relation between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. Now what is this? Now if a quadratic polynomial, first same thing, linear polynomial ax plus b where x not is equal to 0, then x is equal to minus b by e. Minus b by a. Now for quadratic, ax square plus bx plus c. If it is a quadratic polynomials, then sum of zeros is equal to minus COE FFI CIENT coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. This is sum of 0. And the product of zeros is equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Now what is the coefficient? A, B and C. Now sum of zeros is equal to minus B by A. Product of 0 is equal to C by A. And we represent the zeros. We represent the 0. We represent the 0 by Greek word alpha and beta. That is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now what type of question basically they have given in the chapter? These are the theory part. You have to know the theory part very carefully. Now I am writing one question. Just put it that question. What type of question is this? Find the zeros of the polynomial x squared plus 7x plus 10 and verified it. It's clear. Now how to start the answer? Basically start the answer that this is question, now answer. We have now x square plus 7x plus 10. Then my middle term factor, we get x square plus 10. That is x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. Now x plus 5, x plus 5. Now x plus 5 and x plus 2. If the 0, then x plus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus 5, x is equal to minus 2. So therefore, the zeros are minus 5, minus 2. Now first part is over. Find the zeros of the polynomial. Now the second part is verify it. How it verify? That is sum of zeros is equal to minus 2 plus minus 5. This is the sum of zeros. Again, we know the formula that minus within bracket coefficient of x square, coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Now coefficient of x, which is the coefficient of x? That is a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to 10, getting from the ax square from the comparing x square plus bx plus c. Now coefficient of x square is b, that is 7. It is minus 7. Minus 7 by coefficient of x square. that is 1. Now over here, this is minus 7 and this is minus 7. Now sum of zeros are verified. Now sum of zeros are verified. Again, the product of zeros, product of zeros is equal to minus 5 into minus 2 is equal to 10 is equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. Now this is constant term is 10, coefficient of x square is 1. Now it is verified. These basically the polynomials are given. Now we have started each and every sign of the polynomials. Each and every sum of the polynomial. Exercise 2.1. Today we have finished that exercise 2.1. Now, if we go through that exercise 2.1, you can see that the question given is the graph of y is equal to px are given figure 2.10 below. For some polynomial px, find the number of zeros. So what they have given? Find the number of zero. Question is find the number of zeros. Number of zero means any line or curve. Any line or curve that intersect in x-axis in how many times? Because we take the value of x for zeros. For zeros. For zeros. Now see the first question, question number 1. Is any line or curve cut the x-axis? Just see the graph. Just see the graph. So it is given this. Is this line cut at x-axis? No. So, no zeros. This is question number 1. This is no zeros. Then question number 2. See the question number 2 graph. The curve cut at only one point. The curve cuts only one point of the x-axis. So it is the only 1 0. Question number 3. The curve cut x-axis at 3 points. At 3 points. So number of 0 is 3. Number 4. The curve cuts x-axis at 2 points. That is, the number of 0 is 2. Now very important is that question number 5. Question number 5, you can see that it cuts the x-axis in 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is, the number of 0 is 4. Now for the 6, the curve cut x-axis at 1, 2, 3 points. So that is, number of 0 is 3. So basically, in the question paper, they have given different type of curve which multiply cut the x-axis. So number of times, listen carefully, the number of times, what is called the number of times. So that is number of times number of times cuts the x-axis is the number of zeros. Very carefully write down this note. Number of times cut the x axis is the number of zeros. That is, if there is a curve like that, so how many times? These, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, number of zero is this is all about the first chapter of CBSE class 10 polynomial exercise 2.1. Exercise 2.1. Thank you very much. Do the practice.